Testing. Hey, please help yourself to lunch. The lunch lines are in the back there, so it's buffet style. So please go help yourself to lunch. Thank you. Don't be shy. Someone lead the way for us. Get it going for lunch. Welcome. Thank you. Well, welcome everybody to our Girls and Women in Sports 2022 Luncheon. Woohoo, yeah, let's hear it, right? So great to be able to have this event in person again this year. So really excited to do it. It's been a couple years since I've been able to do this. So definitely one of my favorite days of the entire year. So thank you for being here. Excited to recognize the past, the present, and the future of girls and women in sports. I'd like to start it off with a fine video that our communications department made, Chris Shalene in his office. So if we could give our attention to the screen and cue up the video, that'd be great.
Hi everybody, I'm Ariel Orsuto, your MC for the 2022 Girls and Women in Sport Luncheon. This year is particularly important as it's the 50th anniversary of Title IX. We wouldn't even be here if it weren't for the trailblazers before us. So it's time to reflect on the history of women in sports. But we also want to celebrate the present. We are honoring more than 100 young women today from around Douglas County. We have a lot to celebrate today. We had state champions in softball, spirit, and even swimming. But we also want to celebrate the accomplishments in all the other sports. Basketball, lacrosse, soccer, cross country, golf, tennis, and much, much more. But it's not just about the trophies that you raise and the awards that you earn. It's about the person that you become. And that's why we're here, to celebrate you.
Game, the game. I like the games, I like the games you play.
It all comes down to 37 words.
No person
in the United States shall, on the basis of sex,
be excluded from participation in,
be denied the benefits of,
or be subjected to discrimination
under any
education program
or activity
receiving federal financial assistance.
Title IX. 37 words that changed America.
Yeah, you'll notice that be a common theme throughout this year. It's the unique opportunity to recognize the 50th anniversary of Title IX. So you'll hear quite a bit about that today. What a unique opportunity. So I probably shouldn't have done this, but being the numbers guy, I was counting the age difference between the people we're recognizing today. And there's a 70-year span between the youngest people we're recognizing today and I guess I'll call them our veterans that we're recognizing today, right? So people that were impacted directly and immediately by Title IX, passed in 1972. So you'll notice that theme today and more about that here in a little bit. My name is Derek Cheney. I'm the Director of Activities and Athletics for Douglas County Schools. As I mentioned before, just one of my favorite days of the year to have this recognition. So a lot of guests and a lot of people we want to get to. So, you know, the food's back there. If you need to help yourself some more, feel free. Restrooms are right here, so you know where those are at during the ceremony. We will be here till 1:30. I know that may seem a little lengthy, but I'm telling you, to recognize all that we need to recognize and to give the due that it deserves, it's going to take a little time to do that. So I hope you can just sit back, relax, and just enjoy the event today, because it is such a great event to have. We are very lucky to have a supportive Board of Education and cabinet here in Douglas County School District. They are so supportive of activities and athletics, and they understand the value of extracurricular activities. And our current superintendent, who was an interim a few years back, she's been a part of this event before, and just can't tell how excited we are to have her leading us again, and she does a great job for us. So at this point, let's give a warm welcome to our superintendent, Miss Erin Kane.
All right, good afternoon. The girls will appreciate this. I'm reading my speech from my phone. Modern times, right? Thank you for being here to help honor the amazing girls and women who have excelled in sports in Douglas County School District. It's wonderful to see this important event being held in person for the first time since 2019, and it's great to see all your wonderful faces. I'd like to thank the Foundation for Douglas County Schools, the DCSD Athletics and Activities Department, wherever Derek went, and the generous event sponsors for making today a reality. It's important for us to come together to celebrate the athletic accomplishments, leadership, character, and academic work of the young ladies that will be honored today. As you've heard already, this year marks the 50th anniversary of the passage of Title IX, which was pivotal to providing athletic opportunities for girls and women. Prior to Title IX, women and girls were virtually excluded from most athletics in schools. We have learned over the past 5 decades how incredibly important sports are for all students, including our girls. For example, students who participate in school athletics are more likely to graduate from high school and go on to college. Playing sports comes with huge health benefits, including reducing the risk of obesity, heart disease, osteoporosis, and breast cancer. But more than all of this, over the course of the last 50 years, our girls and women have shown the world that they can hold their own and kick butt in a variety of sporting competitions. I'm absolutely honored to be able to kick off this important day, and I am so proud of all of the young women that we will be recognizing today. Thank you for showing young girls that perseverance and determination matter, and that girl power is more than a catchy phrase. Thank you, everyone, and welcome.
Thank you, Aaron. Hopefully you recognized as you were eating, I call it the thank you PowerPoint. I just couldn't take the time up here to thank everyone that made this possible today. I mean, we had people showing up at 8 this morning, and so many of our principals or ADs code. I mean, I couldn't capture it all, so I hope you were able to see that as you were eating and walked in today. But I do need to call out one specific individual, and event planning is not easy, and it's difficult to do, and it takes a lot of time. And so she's trying to hide in the back a little bit there. But could we all just turn around and say thank you, Sue? Sue Dakovic just spent a lot of time on this and works in our office and does a lot for us, so thank you, Sue. Couple things before we get going more. Just want to point a couple things out in your program. What is this National Girls Women's Sports Day thing? What's this all about? We put a little information on the inside of your program there. It's recognized in 36 states. There's different activities, different events. It really started back in 1987, the National Girls Women's Sports Day, and so we've kind of followed that. We're one of those districts to do it. I love that our state organization, CHASA, has been highly involved with this, so I appreciate our state organization being involved with this because we're proud of this event, and I've had other district ADs come over and see what we do to try to implement in their district. So I appreciate the support from our state organization and CHASA, but that'll give you a little background of what Girls Women's Sports is. And then on the very back of the program, we did put the language, the 37 words that has changed America. It's the Title IX of the Education Amendments of 1972, and you can read it. And as you saw from all the celebrities there reading it, you can see what it's all about. I do have to say, during March Madness, I'm a big basketball guy, right? They did this on TNT. It was Candace Parker who did a big documentary on Title IX, and it was interesting to see where we were 50 years ago and how far we've come, and honestly, how far we still need to go. So just as recently as the bubble and the Final Four, they had differences between the men's tournament and the women's tournament. So, we're still working on it, still making progress. But so I wanted to point that out, those two things for the history of girls in the sport and Title IX. One last thing, being a numbers guy that I am, I was talking to Sue, and we have 108 female student athletes that we're recognizing today. So we ran the numbers this year, and now this is just female participants. We had 5,500 plus participate in sports this year. So if you do, yeah, go ahead. If you do the math on that, that's the top 2% that is in this room of our female student athletes. So just amazing. Ladies, you ought to be very proud of what you've accomplished and what you're doing to be in the top 2% of Douglas County schools here today, recognized. So we also have some adult honorees. We're going to recognize 10 honorees today, and so we're just real excited. So let me turn it over to who you really want to listen to. We are lucky to have an MC today from 9 News. So let me do a little bio on Ariel Arsuto. Ariel is a sports reporter and anchor for 9 News. She previously worked at KWCH 12 in Wichita, Kansas, and CODA Territory News in Rapid City, South Dakota. Ariel is a proud graduate of the University of Miami, and she's a native of South Jersey and Philadelphia. In her spare time, Ariel is a fitness junkie and a certified personal trainer. She enjoys hiking, recreational sports, and functional fitness. Ariel grew up playing soccer and running track through high school. The camaraderie and conversations surrounding sports are what keep Ariel excited about following athletics. Now Ariel wants to continue these conversations through her stories and learn more about the athletes that play each sport and the people who support them. You've probably seen her on 9 News. She does a phenomenal job. By the way, today is her day off, and she agreed to be here on her day off. So we just so appreciate it. Let's give a big warm welcome for our MC, Ariel Arsuto.
Well, as you can see, I need to kind of grab the mic, get away from this podium so you can actually see me. And Derek was trying to get me fired up about the women's tournament and like the disparities between that and the men. You're not going to get me fired up about that. You're not going to do it. But that's my passion right there. Anyway, good morning, everyone. This is a fabulous event that we get to honor all of you out there, and we get to honor all of these amazing, amazing adult honorees. This is an incredible event. Can we also just really quickly give it up for the adult honorees, because this is amazing tonight. But all of you student athletes out there, you are more than just athletes. You are some incredible people, some young women that are defined by more than your athletics. You can be more than your athletics. So we're going to honor you today for those. But I want to talk to you a little bit more about what you can become and how this can define you. So if you look around the room, less than 1% of you out there will go on to play high Division I athletics. And that's not a knock on any of you, because you guys are obviously being honored. You're the best out there. This is just math. And then after that, even fewer than that will go on to play professional sports in those specific sports. But 100% of you out there can go on to pursue a college education and possibly a career in sports like this. So let me take you back. So I know Derek said that I was a high school soccer player and a track in high school. That's like barely what I did. I played high school soccer. Even before that, I played soccer 4 seasons of the year my whole life before that, because that's just what everyone did. I played fall for my school, I played, indoor for my club, I played club spring, and I played summer for, who knows what. Because that's just what everyone did back then. But then I ruptured a tendon in my foot and was in a walking boot for a year and never played soccer again ever in my life, until I just played a media game for the Rapids last year, and I never played again. But it defined me before that. I thought that I was a soccer player. That's who I was. I was a soccer player. I had to figure out who I was outside of my sport. So when I was walking around, hobbling around in my boot throughout high school, I found theater. I joined the theater club. And in that theater club, I found the best team I had ever been a part of. I even got a varsity jacket. I'm not even joking, I got a varsity jacket, and you guys thought I was cool. I also joined journalism, became editor-in-chief of the paper. I combined my love of theater, journalism, and my passion for sports, and somehow turned it into this job that I have. So my point in saying that is you can figure out your love for sports and turn it into something even more. And I play more sports now than I ever did back then. I'm a lockdown corner right now on my flag football team. You guys can watch me on Sundays. So we're gonna honor you guys today for the sports that you play, but we're gonna celebrate you for the people that you are and the young women that you will become. But I also really wanna just quickly shout out all of the honorees that we're gonna be talking about today, because 50 years was not that long ago. Title IX had such an impact on all of us here today, even in my lifetime. In my own lifetime, I have seen the creation of USA Basketball for women, the US Women's National Team for soccer, the WNBA. None of those things would have been possible without Title IX allowing those women to play college athletics, high school athletics, any of those things. 50 years was not that long ago. It was less than half of my lifetime. I've got a really good skin routine. I'll talk about that after the show. So 50 years, not that long ago. It matters to all of us. It impacted all of us, every single one of you out there. So we're gonna celebrate all of those people here today. Thank you guys so much. And let's get this party started. I'm just gonna keep holding onto this mic because this is not gonna work for me. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. You think I could do it? I appreciate your enthusiasm here, because being 5'0" does not help with a lot of things in the world. Spoiler alert, I was not a basketball player. All right, here we go. Douglas County School District and the Foundation for the Douglas County Schools are pleased to honor some of the very influential adults being recognized who were immediately and directly impacted either as a coach or student athlete with the passage of Title IX. We will recognize our adult honorees throughout this program, and we'll begin with T.R. Ellis, Doug Kistler, and Jodine Kistler. T.R., Doug, and Jodine, please join us on stage. You had the advantage. Yeah, yeah.
All right, Ariana are going to share these duties for reading these bios. TR, would you please come and stand next to me? TR's coaching journey began in 1979 in a junior high school in Amarillo, Texas, where she was the 8th grade volleyball, basketball, and track coach. In 1982, she moved to Olathe, Colorado, where she continued coaching those same sports. In the early 90s, she joined the coaching staff at Douglas County High School, and then in 1997 had the opportunity to open up Chaparral High School. She ran the volleyball program there for 18 years, retiring after the 2014 season. During her coaching career, she has earned 2 state championships, an undefeated season, 6 state Elite 8 and higher finishes, over 10 district and league championships, and hung the first volleyball banner ever at Douglas County High School. She has coached 2 Gatorade Player of the Year, 5 All-Americans, and 1 National Player of the Year. More than 40 of her volleyball athletes have gone on to play at the college level. TR has been named Colorado Coach of the Year multiple times, along with the Chaska Coach of the Year. She was inducted into the Chaska Hall of Fame in 2017. And just last Wednesday, she got inducted to the Chaska Hall of Fame. TR continues to stay involved with high school athletics, volunteering with Chaska and working the state volleyball tournament every year. TR has been married to her husband, Rocky, for over 40 years and spends her time with her kids and grandkids golfing and traveling. TR is what, she embodies everything that's right about high school athletics. Everything good and right, TR represents. So, big round of applause for TR Ellis.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Derek, thank you so much. So for 30 plus years, I've been representing this district in athletics and teaching. It's been my just great honor to be a part of that. Derek, thank you for those kind words. You know, because of Title IX, I got to have that coaching career. If it wasn't for Title IX, I wouldn't have had girls' teams to coach way back in the day. Thanks to Title IX, I got to get up and go to work every day doing a job that I absolutely loved with my favorite kind of people, kids, specifically high school and middle school kids. I'm so excited to be at this event today, honoring the best of the best, our female student athletes from Douglas County Schools. Ladies, the fact that you are here today means that you've already made an impression on the coaches, teachers, and staff at your collective schools. Be grateful for that opportunity to represent your schools and yourself. But know that with that opportunity comes responsibility. People noticing you. You have a voice. You have a platform. Today, I want to encourage you to use that platform for good. Now, I know I'm preaching to the choir because in just a few minutes, you're going to hear the amazing attributes of these 108 female student athletes from our district. But I think it never hurts to hear these reminders. Girls, be kind, be tolerant, be understanding, be nice. Just for the rest of your life, be nice to people. Luke Bryan, the very famous country music superstar, sings a song entitled, "I Believe Most People Are Good." Girls, I challenge you today to be most people. Ladies, enjoy this time. Really, this is all about you. Thanks.
Doug, would you mind standing? Doug Kistler coached softball and volleyball in Illinois before moving to Colorado in 1977, where he began his 25-year career coaching basketball and volleyball and teaching science at Douglas County High School. After teaching and coaching, he continued with Douglas County School District as Director of Technology Services until 2011. Currently, Doug spends his time woodworking, volunteering at his church, providing care to his mother-in-law, and spending time with his grandkids. Jodine, would you mind standing? Jodine Kistler began teaching in Douglas County School District in 1977 and continued for more than 30 years. She worked as teacher, trainer, and mentor and coached girls basketball early in her career. Jodine was a very enthusiastic supporter of all athletic programs at Douglas County High School. In Jodine's words, "I am certain that I have absolutely no special athletic skills and probably think of myself as more of a nerdy math teacher than a coach. I simply said yes in 1977 for a plea to help in getting a girls basketball team staffed so that more young women could play basketball and compete." Jodine believes that coaching is a fantastic way to work with some amazing students and to learn from them. Athletic programs provide opportunities for all involved to participate in the building of a culture of sportsmanship, camaraderie, collaboration, and the encouragement of living a healthy lifestyle. The girls here today demonstrate the importance of developing respect for teammates and respect for oneself. They will come to understand that their influence goes far beyond the microcosm of the playing field as they use their talents to help make each other better. Together with Doug, their two sons who grew up and thrived under the influence of Douglas County schools, they have a combined family presence in the district of about 100 years. They are mostly grateful for the people like Jan Shawcroft and Karen Bryan, who are being honored today, along with Dawn Thomason and many others who gave and continue to give to others every single day. Thank you, Jodine. Castle View and Castle Rock, you are now on deck. If you can line up on this side of the stage over here. Douglas County School District and the Foundation for Douglas County Schools are pleased to honor 5 high school and seven middle school athletes from each feeder. Girls from each of the high schools have found great success in competing across the state and sometimes the nation. They represent their school district, and communities with talent and class. Our middle school athletes have demonstrated their commitment to athletics and academics while demonstrating excellent sportsmanship. We are pleased to be able to honor these wonderful athletes today. Presenting are Bethany Brookins, Assistant CHASA Commissioner, T.R. Ellis, of course, Girls and Women's in Sports Committee member and retired chaparral and Douglas County High School coach and teacher and award winner. And as a reminder, everybody, if you could please hold your applause until each school is done, we will applaud for the entire group at that time.
I am a basketball player, so this is going to be up and down. Good afternoon. Castleview High School has selected 5 outstanding athletes to be honored. Emma Bracken was a captain of the SaberCat softball team this season as a senior. She was a softball varsity 3-time letter award winner, first team all-conference 2021 and 2022 seasons, freshman co-MVP, and received the All-Academic Award for her 2020-2021 season, carrying a 3.9 GPA. She is a member of the NHS, Best Buddies, and Unified Sports, and enjoys American Sign Language. Emma will be going to the University of Wyoming to study elementary education and special education. Rachel Greek was a captain of the SaberCat volleyball team and received first team All-League honors her sophomore and senior year and second team All-League her junior year. She also received the SaberCat Award her senior year and has been a member of the SaberCat athletic leadership team since her sophomore year. Rachel has earned the academic honor roll and an academic letter all 4 years of high school with a 4.3 GPA while taking 8 AP courses. She has been a member of the National Honor Society her junior and senior year. Rachel will attend the University of Northern Colorado to study chemistry and play for the volleyball team. Cecilia Marlowe will be a 4-year varsity letter award winner in soccer. Some of her soccer accomplishments as a SaberCat soccer player are 2021 MVP Award, Captain's Award, and All-League First Team honors. Her academic accomplishments begin with a current 4.14 GPA, Castleview High School Certificate of Academic Excellence all 4 years, Academic All-State First Team, Student Recognition Certificate of Excellence in Math, Student Recognition Certificate of Excellence in Business, Scholastic Art Competition Silver Key, and Honorable Mention 2021-22. Cecilia is very passionate about art and working with clay sculptures. She is committed to Fort Lewis College for women's soccer and will study art, psychology, business, and maybe even chemistry. Her dream is to become successful on her artwork alone. Alexis Rodriguez is a 3-time varsity letter award winner in softball. Her freshman year, she was JV co-MVP, and in the past 3 seasons earned Senior Leadership Award, co-MVP, second team All-League honors, and team co-captain honors. Her excellence does not end on the diamond. As a student, she carries a 4.12 GPA, is a 2-time first team All-Academic team, 4-time principal honor roll, a member of NHS and the SaberCat athletic leadership team. Alexis will continue her education and play softball at Black Hills State. Lauren Wegner is a 3-time varsity award winner in Palms. She has been a captain in the program and selected as UDA All-American. She is a 4-time All-Academic Student Athlete, 3 years in National Honor Society, and has maintained a 3.88 GPA while earning 18 college credits. Lauren plans on attending Colorado State University to study health and exercise science. She is also going to try out for CSU Golden Palms. Congratulations, ladies. And next, we are happy to honor 7 excellent Castle Rock Middle School athletes. Logan Baker is an amazing student athlete. She is great on and off the field. She is a leader amongst her peers, always striving to do better. Her personality is contagious. It is hard to be around her without having a smile on your face. Brady Brown is a solid, awesome, all-around athlete and person. She works hard, never complains, and always has a smile on her face. She is kind to her peers and is willing to lend a hand when needed. Anything that is asked of her, she does with gusto. Marissa Fuentes is an amazing human being. When she is challenged, she steps up to the challenge, asks questions, then goes after it. She has the ability to lead in a way that makes others feel good about themselves and want to follow in her footsteps. Eva Guevara is the grit of both the team and the classroom. She takes everything that is taught and puts it into practice and won't stop until she has it mastered. She is a great and supportive teammate and super fun to coach. Cameron Guevara is an outstanding, well-rounded person. She works harder than anyone else on the court while also being the kindest. Not only did she play exceptionally on the court, Cameron also did an excellent job mentoring and coaching her 2 younger peers. Sophie Pinello is the hardest working person on the court. She is the first in the gym and the last to leave. She always strives to improve her game and her teammates. A true leader by example in all she does, both on and off the court. Her positivity is infectious. Aubrey White is the toughest athlete on the field. She understands what needs to be done and goes over the top to do it. She is a motivator and uses her energy to push her teammates to be their best and expects nothing less. Congratulations. Douglas County and Mesa, you are on deck, so please line up at the side of the stage.
Okay, so shout out to Castle Rock Middle School. Did you guys notice their shoes? 5 of the 7, yes. 5 of the 7, they all had on high top tennis shoes. 5 of the 7 were wearing Converse. I mean, that's what we had back in the day. That was it. Okay, is this, oh, Chaparral should be up here. Oops. Okay, Douglas County ladies, go back down this way. Chaparral, you're up. Chaparral and Sierra. My peeps, you're up here. Chaparral is on the stage with me. Sierra, you're lined up, ready to come to the stage. Hey, it happens. Chaparral High School has selected 5 outstanding athletes to be honored. Our first athlete, Gabrielle Espinoza, she's taken a mock AP exam today, so she couldn't join us, but I'm still going to read her bio. Gabrielle is a leader in track and field, receiving many awards, including 4th place in the 4x200 relay, 9th place in the 4x4 relay at the 2019 Track and Field State Championship. She was awarded the Physical Education Student Award and holds lifting records in 2 weight classes. Gabby is a fierce competitor with an intense work ethic that leads and inspires her teammates. Her coach said, not only is she a great athlete, but an ambassador for other young women, showing them that they are capable of doing anything that their minds do with hard work, anything that they put their minds to with hard work and dedication. Outside of school, Gabby plays the cajon, a drum from Peru, in the Puerto Rican ensemble. In the fall, she plans to study astrophysics and planetary sciences at CU Boulder while continuing to run track. Jade Gromer. Jade is a member of the cheerleading team with multiple awards, including National Team Runner-Up, State Runner-Up, and All-State First Team, All-American, Wolverine Award, Senior Captain, and 3-time UCA finalist. Outside of sports, Jade's accomplishments include Student Body President, National Honor Society Executive, 3-time Wolverine Standard Award recipient in Student Government, Underclassmen Scholar Activity Award, and a Daniels Fund recipient. She has an impressive 4.1 GPA and over 260 hours of community service at Sky Ridge Hospital. Jade plans on attending Clemson University in the fall and majoring in nursing. Samantha Lawrence. Sam is an incredible Palms dancer, performing on the varsity team for 2 years. She was awarded All-State Honors, 3rd in state, and 19th in the nation with her team as team captain. Samantha holds an impressive 3.86 GPA, receiving an academic letter. She's on the honor roll and in the National Honor Society. She is described by her teachers as an outstanding student with a fantastic work ethic and follow-through, all while being respectful and polite. Sam plans to further her dancing career at the University of Colorado in the fall. Gabrielle Murphy. Gabrielle is an amazing basketball player. She's a 4-year letter winner and 3-year starter. With a GPA of 4.2, she is on the honor roll and an academic all-state recipient. Bree is described as a quiet, humble force that is a role model for others. She is focused on her goals and always helping others. Bree plans to attend Texas Tech University majoring in environmental engineering. Mia Spates. Mia is a 4-year letter winner in track and field, receiving 6th place at state in 2021, 2nd team All-League in 2021, and a state qualifier in 2020, 2021, and 2022. She is a 4-year academic letter winner and an honor roll recipient, participates in the National Honor Society, and holds a GPA of 4.1. Mia is described by her teacher as an outstanding athlete on the field and a strong student in the classroom. Funny, witty, and an incredibly hard worker. She has not decided where she will attend college yet. Chaparral High School. We are happy to honor 5 excellent Sierra Middle School athletes. Jenna Baller. Jenna played volleyball. She always has a smile and a positive attitude. Jenna is a natural leader, confident and motivated to work hard at all times for her team. Sarah Graves. Sarah is a natural leader. She's led her team in drills and warm-ups. She models hard work, perseverance, sportsmanship, and integrity as an athlete and as a student. Sarah is driven. She won't back down, and she will raise the bar for her competitors and will inspire her teammates to dig a little deeper, fight a little harder, and run a little faster. Scarlett Hume. Scarlett played both volleyball and basketball this year. Scarlett is a hard worker who is always willing to do what's best for the team. Avery Kent. Avery brings so much energy and positivity to the team. She is encouraging to her teammates and always has the best attitude, no matter how hard the workouts are. Avery is part of what makes the cross-country team a family. Jade Monroe. Jade is a great role model on and off the basketball court. With her knowledge about the sport, she was able to help coach and lead others during practice and in different game situations. That's the Sierra Middle School athletes.
Douglas County High School is proud to honor 5 talented athletes. Marisol Castelea has earned a 3.94 GPA while being a 3-sport letterwoman in cross country, track, and soccer. She is a 4-time DC Scholar athlete, as well as a 2-time CHSA All-Academic Team recipient. In cross country, she was a 2-time state qualifier, member of the 2020 League Championship team, 2021 League runner-up, and captain for the past 2 years. Marisol is also a member of NHS and STUCO. Her coach said, "Mary has been an unbelievable leader for our team and has been instrumental in turning our program into what it is today. She has a tremendous work ethic and has left her legacy on this program." Marisol is undecided on college, however, she is interested in studying law. Hollis Hansen has earned a 4.02 GPA while being a 2-sport letterwoman in volleyball and tennis. She is a 4-time DC Scholar athlete and a 2-time CHSA All-Academic Team recipient. In volleyball, Hollis has earned 2nd team honorable mention All-League honors and was a senior captain for her team. Hollis is also an IB diploma candidate. According to her coaches, Hollis was such a pleasure to coach and has worked very hard to get where she is at. She is a humble person and an outstanding teammate that will truly be missed. Hollis will attend Wheaton College on a volleyball scholarship. Gracie Lombardia currently holds a 3.65 GPA and is a 4-time DC Scholar athlete and 2-time CHSA All-Academic Team recipient. She is a 4-time letterwoman in cheer, as well as team captain. She has earned all-state honors and was selected as a UCA All-American. Gracie was a key member of the 2021 National Championship runner-up team and the 2021 State Championship team, and is also a member of STUCO. Her coach states, "More impressive than any trophy she was part of earning is how she leads her peers on a consistent basis with strength, empathy, and a level head." Gracie has been accepted to Texas Tech, LSU, University of Kansas, Texas State, and University of Arkansas, and plans to be a traveling nurse. She will continue to cheer in college. Bella Newbold has earned a 3.93 GPA. She is a 4-time DC Scholar athlete and a 2-time CHSA All-Academic Team recipient. She was a 4-time varsity basketball letterwoman, 2nd team All-League, and a team captain for 2 years. She was also a 2-time letterwoman in soccer. Bella has also been a 2-time Husky of the Quarter award winner and member of STUCO, where she served as the chair for Spirit. According to her coach, Bella has been a valuable member of the team for the past 4 seasons. She's had a successful career because of her hard work, leadership, and overall enthusiasm for the sport. Bella will attend either San Diego State or Savannah College of Art and Design, where she wants to major in interior design. Aiden Woodall has been a 4-sport athlete who has lettered 14 times while earning a 4.217 GPA. She is a 4-time DC Scholar athlete and a 2-time CHSA All-Academic Team recipient. She was All-State in cross country the last 2 years, a 4-time regional cross country champion, and a 2-time cross country league champion. She was 1st team All-League honors in cross country and soccer, honorable mention All-League in basketball, and 2-time Continental League Athlete of the Month and CHSA's Wendy's Hotshot of the Week award winner. She has served as team captain in cross country, basketball, and soccer. Aiden was also a member of STUCO, NHS, and has served on the National Charity League for 3 years as a president, treasurer, and secretary. According to her coaches and athletic director, Aiden will go down as one of the most highly decorated female athletes ever at Douglas County High School. Beyond any accolades, she is a tremendous leader, teammate, and even better person that you want to be around. Aiden is still undecided on what college she will attend. However, she would like to continue playing soccer, as well as study exercise science or criminology. Let's give it up for Douglas County High School. We are now pleased to honor 7 excellent Mesa Middle School athletes. Elisa Arias is a caring individual and great person. She enjoys playing volleyball and was a standout on her team. She keeps a positive attitude no matter what is going on and can bring the team up. Hannah Hazelhorst is a leader for her teammates and in the classroom. Her ability to motivate others comes naturally, and she always greets you with a smile. She is a solid track and cross-country athlete who excels as a distance runner. Andra Hay is a team player who works hard on the track and in the classroom. Andra is a talented cross-country runner and track star at Mesa. She is a complete student athlete and positive role model for her peers. Kyla Klebon is a true leader on the volleyball team. She is an amazing athlete and helps other girls get better too. She always has a great attitude. Peyton Rule plays with hustle and heart. She is an exceptional teammate and works hard in the classroom. She is a bold young lady and always takes on new challenges with a positive attitude. Peyton has played flag football, basketball, and track in her time at Mesa. Macy Taylor is the definition of 110%. She is incredibly gifted as an athlete and excels in flag football, basketball, and softball. Her classmates and teammates agree that Macy has a promising future in her athletic pursuits. Mariah Wiskus always greets new challenges with a smile. Her positive attitude makes her a great leader. Mariah constantly and consistently works hard to support her teammates in track and basketball. Please welcome and congratulate Mesa Middle School athletes.
Okay, we will continue with recognizing our next group of adult honorees. Will Karen Bryan, Ann Gardner, and Linda Lynch please join us on stage? Karen, will you please come up here and join me? Will you please come up here and join me? Sure. Thank you. Karen has been a founding member of the Girls and Women's Sports Committee, so she helped start this event 14 years ago, 15 years ago? Been a while, so a while. Let's give her a hand for that, huh? That's good. She helped start this. As you can see, we love working with Karen. Let me tell you a little about Karen. She began a very interesting and exciting career at Douglas County High School as a home economics teacher. Back then, one of the responsibilities of the home ec teacher was to also be the cheerleading coach. Little did she know that that would define the next 40 years of what she did. She's been involved in the Spirit program for over 40 years. She states, "I enjoy being part of all the sports at Douglas County, working with the coaches and planning activities and athletics. During my years at Douglas County, I met many people I have continued to be in contact with, cheerleaders, parents, and other teaching professionals who I still call friends that mean a lot to me. My children, Kimberly and Chad, as well as my niece, Terry, attended Douglas County High School during the early years of the girls becoming recognized as athletes. It was rewarding to see the girls and boys being viewed and accepted equally. During the early 80s, Spirit groups began to be recognized as athletes and were awarded letters like the other athletes. I look at this as one of the things I'm most proud of. Since retiring from teaching, I have continued to be a substitute teacher and until a few years ago, continued coaching career. Watching young athletes grow and become outstanding young adults has been the best part of education athletics for Karen. Athletics teach responsibility and how to work with others in a positive environment. Karen is a board member of the Colorado High School Coaches Association and is proud to have been one of the original members of the Girls and Women's Sports Committee in Douglas County. She serves on many committees that honor and support student athletes. Karen believes that girls are very talented athletes, deserving the same accolades as their male counterparts, and has been happy to watch the way that their talents have been rewarded in the past 50 years. It has been an honor for her to be part of the growth of women in sports. She would like to thank all the athletes, parents, and administrators of Douglas County for their support. Thank you, Karen.
Here we go again. Me again to ruin everything. All the technology. Anne, would you mind standing, please? Yeah, come on up. Come hang. Absolutely. That's why they paired us together. Ann Gardner has participated in athletics her entire career, starting at the age of 10 with swim, gymnastics, and softball. In junior high and high school, she played basketball and softball, and then was off to the University of Maine at, is it Orono? Orono. I've never heard of Orono. The University of Maine at Orono, where she lettered in basketball and volleyball. She continued her education at Michigan State University, heard of that one, earning a master's in physical education with a coaching emphasis, which included an internship with the women's basketball team. After defending her thesis, she drove to Denver and began teaching at Castle Rock Junior High School, where she coached volleyball, track, and basketball at Douglas County High School for 14 years. In 1993, her husband was transferred to Anchorage, Alaska, where she continued her coaching and teaching career. She returned to Castle Rock in 2006 and was hired at Castleview High School, where she taught biology and helped start the Adventure Experience class. She ended her career coaching the Castleview climbing team, retiring in 2012. Anne and her husband are very active in retirement, playing pickleball and hiking in the national parks. Anne?
Well, good afternoon, and thank you for the Foundation for Douglas County Schools and the Douglas County School District for this wonderful opportunity to celebrate you, the girls and women and athletes in Douglas County. I really hadn't planned on speaking, like most of my counterparts, but I had this dream one night, or the song popped into my head while I was sleeping one night, and it brought back such powerful memories of playing college basketball that I thought that I would share it with you. So I'll read the first verse and the chorus. I won't sing, don't worry about that, of this song. Yeah, right. I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore. And I know too much to go back and pretend. 'Cause I've heard it all before, and I've been down there on the floor. No one's ever going to keep me down again. Yes, I am wise, but it's wisdom born of pain. Yes, I've paid the price, but look at how much I've gained. If I have to, I can do anything. I am strong, I am invincible, I am woman. This song, I Am Woman, was written in 1971 by Helen Reddy. By 1972, it became the rallying song of the women's liberation movement. It also became the favorite song of our women's varsity basketball team. So when I went to the university, I thought in Orono, Maine, up in northern Maine, okay, got it? Okay. Big team. I was going to play sports, whatever sports I could play, but all I had were club teams. So we had no uniforms. We actually turned in our meal cards for money so when we traveled we could have something to eat. But then in 1972 they passed Title IX, and all the teams suddenly became varsity sports. Well, it was exciting, as each year we experienced more and more benefits because of this wonderful Title IX legislation. We still had no athletic trainers. We taped ourselves. If our coach could find us tape, the guys would give us some. There was no strength training, really no weight room, no scholarships or anything like that. We just played because we wanted to play. And then my senior year, we actually got a per diem for when we traveled to pay for our meals. And then, because we were hosting the women's state basketball tournament, we were allowed to play our games in the men's gym. Think about that. Wow, that's a big deal, because up until that point, all our games were played in the women's gym, which, by the way, was on the other side of campus, far away from the guys. But as we found ourselves getting ready for our first game of the tournament, as we always did before a game, we played all our song lists. We didn't call it back then. It was a song list, and as we warmed up. So when I Am Woman came on, we just turned it up as loud as we could, because we wanted everybody in that building to hear it and to hear us. And we wanted them to know we were there and that we weren't going anywhere. So here we are today, celebrating 50 years of this remarkable legislation. And it's provided many opportunities for girls and women in sport. But there's more to be done. There's more barriers to overcome. There's more doors to open. So keep playing. Keep pushing the limits, and never forget, you can do anything. You are strong. You are a woman. You are invincible. Let them hear you roar. Thank you.
Linda, would you mind standing? As Title IX was enacted into law, Linda Lynch entered her freshman year at Douglas County High School, where she played volleyball and was a member of the track team throwing discus and shot put. In 1976, her senior year, Linda, along with other athletes, went to the principal asking for a girls' basketball team. He sent them to the school board, who voted in favor of adding basketball as a girls' sport. The first year, it was just an organized basketball skills camp. The next year, there was a team that her sister played on. Linda attended Colorado State University, playing on the CSU women's softball practice squad while earning a Bachelor of Science in Physical Education. In 1983, Linda returned to Douglas County High School to teach and be assistant girls track coach. The season was full of personal bests, and a school record was broken. Linda then stepped in as JV volleyball coach, followed by 6 years as a sophomore coach. She also began the first 5 years coaching the girls' sophomore basketball team, the program she had helped get started. Her longest tenure was as the head coach of the girls' track team for 10 years. It was a decade of motivating and educating athletes to push themselves each practice, teaching self-discipline, good sportsmanship, and how to cope with adversity. While coaching, Linda taught biology and was the only woman in the department for many years. In 1992, Linda earned her Master of Arts in a Curriculum and Instruction. In the 1993 track season was her last, finishing a 30-year career in education. Her years coaching were filled with personal growth that made her a stronger person. And what she learned in her years as an athlete and a coach, you have to break it down and practice, practice, practice. You have a commitment to a continuous improvement, use self-reflection and evaluation, and consciously increase your own competencies with continued education. Linda's philosophy is that all athletes should have a positive experience and develop personal skills they can use outside of sports. Always bring high energy. Be ready for a hard work and a fight for the last point of every game. It's critical you develop communication and people skills to prepare you for success. To be prepared, you must be proactive, not reactive. Those of you being recognized today are at the top of your sport, and the opportunities before you are only limited by your own determination. You are each capable of exceeding your own expectations. Congratulations, all of you award recipients. Thank you, Linda. We're now going to get back to all of our student athletes award recipients. Would Highlands Ranch please join us on stage? And Crest Hill, you are on deck, so you can also please line up at the side of the stage as well.
Area, for heaven's sakes. Highlands Ranch, come on up. Legend and Cimarron, you guys are on deck. Legend girls line up, Cimarron behind them. Legend and Cimarron, come on up. Line up over here, please. Highlands Ranch High School is proud to recognize the following outstanding athletes. Joy Chun. Joy is a member of the Highlands Ranch golf team. She was a second-team All-League competitor in 2020 and 2021 and was also a state qualifier in 2021. She received the Colorado Outstanding Junior Award in 2021 and has been on the honor roll every year at Highlands Ranch. Joy is planning to attend college, still undecided, but wants to pursue a career in sports business. Jolie Cranford. Jolie, did I say that right? Cranford? Okay. Is a 3-year softball letter winner with a 1-year honorable mention All-League and 1-year second-team All-League. Also a 4-year volleyball letter winner and was awarded first team All-League every year. Wow. All-State honorable mention, 2 years, first team All-State, 2-year state qualifier, and 2-year team captain. She was an academic letter winner, DECA state finalist, AP student, honor roll, AP scholar, junior escort, and maintains a 4.2 GPA. She was playing beach volleyball next year at the University of South Carolina, home of the Gamecocks, where she will be studying biology in hopes of becoming a pediatrician. The best part of high school sports was learning to lead and impact different types of players, learning how to bring out a competitive side of others, growing as a person by dealing with adversity and the friendships that she built. Lily Lynch. Lily is a 4-year letter earner in volleyball, senior year team captain, and was a 2-year first team All-League athlete. She has also been on the honor roll all 4 years and also participated in student government. She received the Presidential Athletic and Academic Scholarship to play volleyball at Catawba College in North Carolina to major in nursing. Samantha Romero. Sam participated in cross country and track for 4 years. 4-year letter winner in cross country and 2-year letter winner in track and field. 4-time MVP for cross country, team captain, NHS treasurer, Mu Alpha Theta president, Q-Man Award scholarship winner, member of the Student Senate, over 200 hours of community service, AP Scholar with Distinction, National Hispanic Recognition Scholar, and National Merit Scholar, all while maintaining a 4.34 GPA. Sam will be attending the University of St. Thomas and studying data, analytics, or statistics. Best part of high school sports was learning to take a leadership role on my team and create a supportive community of teammates and best friends that she will never forget. Highlands Ranch High School athletes. We are pleased to honor 7 talented Crest Hill Middle School athletes. Sydney Davis. Sydney is a hard-working basketball player. No matter what drill or game is going on, Sydney will always give her best. Sydney is coachable and a great teammate. She is also great in the classroom. Her classwork is of excellent quality and she is kind to her classmates. Sydney is the type of player that any coach would love to have playing for them. Bella Hawley. Bella is a great person, athlete, and student. She has an amazing attitude and a great sense of humor. Bella truly makes her academic team, Horizon, a better team, as well as every single sports team she's played on at Crest Hill. Maddie Jenkins. Maddie is without question one of the most well-rounded young women we have ever encountered here at Crest Hill. Her athletic excellence is matched, if not exceeded, by her academic abilities and incredible sense of integrity. The measure of her positive influence is felt in the meaningful relationships she has made with her teammates, classmates, and teachers. One of the finest young women to ever come through our doors. Haley Reynolds. Haley is a quiet threat when it comes to Team Horizon. She is super positive and a mighty warrior and is the best of us on the team. There aren't many people like Haley, and we're totally blessed to have her here at Crest Hill. Namungo Undal is a wonderful young volleyball player at Crest Hill. She is a hard worker in practice and cares deeply about improving her skills daily. Namungo is well loved by her teammates. She is encouraging and positive and always looks for the best in others. She is an excellent student and her schoolwork is exemplary. Sophia Whitwer has a spirit of true champion. She aims to be the best she can be in athletics, academics, and life. When it comes to personality and drive, Sophia has it all. A clear and worthy young woman to be recognized by our entire building. Sophia Yonkerman. Sophia really is one of the most hardworking, ambitious, compassionate, and authentic people in our building. The consistency of her character is infectious for friends, teammates, schoolmates, teachers, and the members of our coaching staff. A truly amazing human being. Give it up for the students of Crest Hill Middle School.
Mountain Vista and Mountain Ridge, you are on deck, so please line up on the side of the stage. Legend High School is proud to recognize 5 talented athletes. Alexa Grogan has participated in girls volleyball, swimming, and has been a manager for the boys basketball team. She's achieved academic first state, all-state first team for volleyball, received the Titan Award in volleyball, and has been a varsity letter winner in volleyball, swimming, and as boys basketball manager. She has been consistently on the Legend Honor Roll, maintaining a 3.7 GPA. She enjoys hiking and the outdoors, lifting, and baking. She'll be attending Oklahoma Christian University to play volleyball and plans on studying exercise science with the goal of attending physical therapy school. Hayley Holberg has participated in girls soccer and girls basketball. She's maintained a 4.2 GPA and has been awarded academic all-state and league honorable mention her junior and senior years. She's been the physical education student of the quarter and is in the National Society of High School Scholars and Student Government and enjoys playing the piano in her free time. Hayley plans to attend BYU to study graphic design. Emma Vondel has been a 4-year participant in girls volleyball and has been a manager for the boys basketball team. Winning freshman and JV MVP and getting varsity letters her junior and senior year. She's also received academic all-state honors both her junior and senior years while maintaining a 3.9 GPA. She's in the National Honor Society, student government, FBLA, and has over 80 hours of community service. Emma will be attending Grand Canyon University in Phoenix to study hospitality management. Kinsey Whitehead has participated in girls basketball for 4 years. She received first team all-league recognition her sophomore, junior, and senior years. She's also been a 3-year varsity captain. She maintains a 3.65 GPA and consistently has been on the honor roll, receiving first team academic all-state honors her junior and senior years. Kinsey will be attending Utah State University starting this summer. Avery Wise has participated in girls soccer and has been a boys basketball manager. She's been a varsity captain and also received a play of the game recognition. She maintains a 4.06 GPA and has consistently been on the honor roll. She plans to attend Stetson University in DeLand, Florida to play Division I soccer. Congratulations, Legend High School athletes. We will now be honoring great athletes from Cimarron Middle School. Stella Benson is the definition of what it looks like to be a student athlete. She is a leader, willing to help her team. Not only does she have a great attitude on and off the court, but her teachers comment on her diligence in class and the passion she has for the game. Rhys Batzchart is one of the best all-around student athletes at Cimarron, as she participates in more than one sport during the school year and sometimes more than one sport at a time. She is an amazing individual who makes Cimarron a better place by just being her. Hayley Ekman is an amazing student athlete, but an even better human being. It has been so much fun having her in basketball and as a student. Her teammates respect her work ethic, and it is contagious. Grace Renaud is a great student athlete who works hard in school and on the court. She is always making her teammates better and is so much fun to coach. Grace will be successful at the next level because of her positive attitude and outgoing personality. Lauren Thompson, Lolo, as she is known by her friends and teammates, is an outstanding basketball player who helped the Lady Colts win a basketball championship this year. Lolo is a total team player, always working hard at making sure she helps her teammates get better. She is a true all-around leader on and off the court. It has been a pleasure to get to know Lolo and having her be part of the Cimarron Middle School. Macy Vaughn is a quiet leader who makes every minute on the court count. She is a great student and an outstanding person. Macy helped her basketball team win the district championship this year. Her being on the court makes her team better and more confident. Reagan Volpe is a strong player and student. She sets the tone for each game and is very tenacious on the court. In addition, when faced with adversity, she maintains a positive attitude and focuses on becoming better. It has been great to see Reagan grow over the years at Cimarron.
Five outstanding athletes from Mountain Vista High School are being honored. Ariel Bailey, Ariel is a cheerleader and a track and field athlete and was academic all-state in both sports. In track and field state championships, she finished 4th in the high jump last year. She is a member of the National Honor Society, and she is also all-state in choir as a soloist. She has maintained a 3.8 GPA throughout her high school. She is undecided on where she will go for college, but she knows she wants to study nursing and minor in music theory. Anna Beck. Anna is a 4-year letter winner in girls swimming. She is four-time state qualifier who helped the team win back-to-back Continental League championships in 2019 and 2020. She was captain of the swim team this year and is a 2-time state finalist. She has compiled a 3.26 GPA and will be attending Grand Canyon University in the fall on a swimming scholarship. Lauren D Pasquale. Lauren participated in volleyball, wrestling, soccer, track and field, and rugby. Wow. Lauren is a state qualifier in wrestling. She is the Vista record holder for shot put and discus, and she is a 4-time state champion in girls rugby. She has done all of these sports while maintaining a 3.4 GPA. She will be attending Central Washington University in the fall on a rugby scholarship. Morgan Hoselton. Morgan is a 4-year varsity letter winner in softball. She's been first team all-conference, all-state, and first team academic all-state. She was the captain of the softball team this fall. She is a member of the National Honor Society, 2-time state qualifier in FBLA, and a state qualifier in DECA. She has a 4.1 GPA and will be attending Galveston College to play softball and study business. Natalie Vatner. Natalie is a 4-year letter winner in girls soccer. She was first team all-league and second team all-state in soccer. She is a 4-year academic letter winner, a member of the National Honor Society, and a member of the student leadership team. She has a cumulative GPA of 4.2, and she will be continuing her soccer career at the University of Mississippi in the fall, where she will study exercise science. Those are the ladies from Mountain Vista High School. This afternoon, we are honoring 6 wonderful athletes from Mountain Ridge Middle School. Ariana Aqui. Ariana has participated in cross country, track, running club, and much more. She was an incredible leader and led the cross country team to 2 state championships. She is one of the hardest working and toughest student athletes at Mountain Ridge. Anna Bryce. Anna did a fantastic job of leading the cross country team to 2 state championships. She is a great student and an even better teammate. She is always willing to grow and do better. She does an amazing job of leading by example. Lindsay Dondero. Lindsay is one of the most energetic, enthusiastic, and passionate athletes at Mountain Ridge. She has high athletic ability and loves competition. Ellie Pickert. Ellie played volleyball and helped lead the group of girls. She is both a leader and is cooperative with all of her teammates and wants to see all players succeed. Laney Shafer. Laney is a tough competitor and a true leader. She is always smiling, accepting, and patient with all of her teammates. See, look at that smile. Kira Woody. Kira, is it Kira or Kiera? Kira. Kira has done basketball, track, and more. She is a great example of a student athlete. She excels both in the classroom and in sports. She is a true competitor with a great attitude. Give it up for the ladies of Mountain Ridge Middle School.
All right, we'll continue with some more of our adult honorees. Will Dawn McCall, Jonna Pemberton, and Jan Shawcroft please join us on stage? All right, we're going to start with Dawn McCall, really the face of Douglas County School District and Douglas County High School. You know, we all look up to people. We all have mentors. We all have the people that did it for us. Dawn has definitely been one for me, one that I bounce ideas off of. You know, he's a part of the Girls and Women's Sports Committee. Just a great human being, Dawn McCall. And so I can't even feel I can give him justice while he's up here, but I'm going to do my best. Dawn McCall began his athletic career participating at Yuma High School in basketball, football, and track, earning all-conference, all-state, and all-American honors. He graduated from the University of Denver with a BA and earned his Master's of Education at Colorado State University. Dawn was a coach, a teacher, and administrator at Douglas County High School from 1959 through 1993. In fact, yeah, let's give that up right there. I believe the current Wilcox building was the old Douglas County High School. So, you know, you spent some time there. Dawn received Assistant Coach of the Year and Athletic Director of the Year awards. Dawn is a current member of the Colorado High School Coaches Association and is also a CHSAA Hall of Fame inductee. Dawn and his wife, Joanne, have been married for 67 years. I could continue. There you go, Dawn. Good. I could continue on and go on up, Dawn, but I'm going to turn the mic over to Dawn. He wants to share a few thoughts that he has. I know it might be a story that we talked about he'd like to share as well. So, Dawn McCall, everybody.
If this gets too loud, just wave your hands, will you please? Yes, I've been around a long time. I came here in 1959, and when people say, well, how long have you been here? And I say, well, I helped Castle Rock put the first stop sign on Wilcox down there. So anyway, I would like to bring a lot of this to the young ladies' attention that we've honored and go to honor some more later on here. I know, ladies, that there's a number of times where you have come out of a contest or come home from school and it just hasn't been a good day. And your mom and dad say, you can do better. You can do better. And they're right. But the other thing is, your coach says, we know you can do that. And your teammates give you a pat on the back and say, yeah, you can do better. You can do that right, and so forth. But when you get home and that's over with, what are you thinking? Well, I'd like to give you a reason to think about getting a saying that you pick up someplace on television, in a book, church, or whatever, that puts it in your head and in your chest. Because those things that your parents or your coaches or your teammates said doesn't stick with you. I know. I've been in that position many times. You got to get something that will remain with you when you're ready to compete in the classroom or wherever, whatever field that you're in. I picked up a long, long time ago the saying, if you think you can or think you cannot, you are probably right. Some people will say that to you afterward. You can do that. Yeah, you can do it. But once you leave, is it inside you? Do you believe it? Is it in your head? It's got to get there, young ladies, so that you can go on and beat that test in school, beat that test on the contest, whatever it's in, so forth. And if you can get some little thing that you can put in your body and your mind, and that can stick with you for the rest of your life. And I'm going to give you a story about a person that it stuck with that I coached. I have that saying in my hat. I don't go around and tell kids when they come out of, I coach mainly football, but when they come out and they say, oh, I just can't get that block. I can't do it. I'm not doing it today. What can you give to them that's going to make them do it that day? So I always wait. We talk about it, not during game time and so forth, or while the game's going on, but we talk about this other times. And I tell them, I take off my hat, say, read this. And they read that, and don't say anything else to them. I don't say, you're better than this, you're doing fine, or whatever. That is to soak into their brain and their chest so that they'll have it with them for the rest of their life. And got a story I want to tell you. I was coaching at Cherry Creek after I retired, and I was the special teams coach there. And didn't have a very good boy that was a kicker, but I found one of the girls' soccer players that was a darn good kicker. So I encouraged her to come out for football. Well, we would have practice, and when her practice was over with soccer, she would come over and would stop everything and would place our field goal team and our extra point team and let her go ahead and kick. She struggled at first because she was the only girl on the field, all the boys, the defense rushing, and everything else. Okay, what happened? Well, we happened to be in the first game of the state playoff against Arvada West, and this was Cherry Creek High School, and you know the Cherry Creek coach now, and you know his name. Yeah, I'm sure you do. I won't repeat it. But anyway, we were playing them, and it came down to we were on about the 6-yard line with 1 play left in the game, and we were behind by 1 point. Okay, girl, come on. You're on. It's field goal time. Well, you know, she's kind of shaking and everything, but she goes out there and kicks that ball, and it goes right through the uprights. Boy, she's all jacked up. Our team's all jacked up. We're going to the second round of the state playoff. And the official gave us a penalty. Set us back 5 yards. Well, she's on the sideline because she come running over and everything. I didn't know what to say to her. She's standing there. Can I do this again? Hey, what do you? I don't know whether I can or not. Well, old me not knowing what to say, I take off my hat and I show it to her, and it says right in there, if you think you can or you think you can't, you're probably right. And I noticed she was, she went out and kicked the extra point or the field goal, and we won the game. We went on. My point to you young ladies is find something that you believe in, put it in your body, and go with it. A lot of people are going to say things to you, and they're just going to kind of fall off. Do I have time for one more? This is for the parents. I was really privileged enough that when I was in college, my freshman year at the Denver University, I played football, and I got to play against the Air Force Academy in their very first football game that they ever played when they started the academy. And we got beat, but that's fine. A few years later, when I knew I was going to become a coach and a teacher and so forth, I happened to go to a workshop that had the coach of the Air Force Academy giving the main speech. And he come along, and still unbelievable to me. He said, I was out here in eastern Colorado, and we were hunting pheasants out there and so forth. And you know what I came up on? I came up on this turtle, a turtle out there. And I said, yeah, there's turtles out there. But he said, this turtle was on a wooden fence post this high up. How did that turtle get there? He can only crawl and so forth. And he said one of the people that was sponsoring our hunting out there, he says, you know, someone had to help that turtle up there. And he says, I took it from there, and I took it to mean that when I'm coaching and my players, when I'm teaching and my students, I'm helping them to get there. And parents, you can help your student get there. And that's what coaches are meant to do in high school, is help kids get there. That's a jump up. Thank you very much.
Jonna, if you wouldn't mind coming up here with me. Jonna Pemberton graduated from Douglas County High School in 1981, where she earned 3 varsity letters in basketball and tennis and 2 varsity letters in volleyball. Her basketball team qualified for state her senior year after only winning 2 games her sophomore year. She also played softball and swam. Neither sports were offered at the high school at the time. Jonna was also in the marching band for 3 years and marched in the 1981 Rose Bowl parade. That's really cool. She was a member of the National Honor Society and maintained a 4.0 GPA throughout high school. Jonna graduated from the University of Southern Colorado, now CSU Pueblo. Jonna has raised her children to be participants in sports and hopes her grandkids follow as well. Jonna?
Pretty tough to follow my dad speaking today. I have a few pages on my speech, but it's because the text is very large, so I can read it. He had a little card, and so hopefully I won't go as long as he did. I do want to thank the foundation for including me in this celebration of girls and women in sport. It is really an honor. I am thrilled to be included with such an esteemed group of honorees, including all the current athletes, as well as the honorees, adult honorees. And there are several individuals here that I have a personal connection with. I merely played sports. These adult honorees are people that spent their entire career influencing, mentoring, coaching women, not only to be the best athletes they could be, but also be successful members of society. Karen, mother to my best friend growing up, thank you for working tirelessly to bring cheerleading from the sidelines to the competition field. Anne, my middle school coach. Jodine and Doug, my high school teachers and coaches, thank you for showing me that coaches can be compassionate and competitive. Miss Jan, you are the lifeblood of DC Athletics. You provide a safe, comfortable place for kids to make a connection with an adult when they need it most. TR, you provided a positive influence to my daughter when she had difficulty finding a connection in the volleyball world. Although she never played for you, she always looked up to you and your athletes. To my dad, Don McCall, I'll keep this short and directed just to his educating career. Thank you for your efforts to bring athletic trainers, the sport of cheerleading, swim and dive, and girls softball to Douglas County High School. Your dedication to not only bring strong athletic programs, but developing successful young adults. You are a true champion of kids. I grew up in a family of athletes. My dad was a decorated football player, coach, and athletic director. My brothers, one of which who is here today, Randy, were also football players having successful college careers. We spent most family vacations going to softball tournaments that my dad and my brothers played in. My mom made sure we had music in our lives. I played piano, oboe, and percussion in the marching band. I was given the opportunity to participate in any sport or activity I desired. The only rule was, if you start it, you will finish it. Sometimes seasons were long, but I trudged through and completed the season. Looking back, it really wasn't that difficult. I began junior high in 1975, 3 years after the enactment of Title IX. As a 7th grader, I had no idea there weren't many girls' sport opportunities in school. We had volleyball, basketball, track and field, and I played. I played all of those. I played all summer too. Tennis, competitive swimming, softball. I have so many memories of just playing and participating and having fun. My memories are not of wins and losses. I honestly don't recall any records. I wasn't a superstar. I was a 5-foot-something basketball player. I wasn't a state champion. I didn't play in college. I remember my friends, families, and coaches, and I smile about those relationships and connections that I had and still have. Don't get me wrong, I do have some fond, exciting memories, one of which when I made a 10-foot jumper on a fast break at Smoky Hill High School. Pretty funny, I remember making one basket my entire high school career. Weightlifting and strength training were also not thought of necessary for girls then. I mean, we were just grateful to be able to play the sport. There were two of us, though, that thought, oh, weight training, it's for us, we can do this. And my friend Diana and I signed up for power weightlifting. Our teacher was the head football coach, Dick Rhys. He was old school to the core, kind of like a Lombardi style. And can you imagine him thinking, seriously? I have girls in my power weightlifting class? Give me a break. We didn't care. We challenged him, and on off lifting days, we could choose activities. Well, we challenged him to a doubles volleyball game, and that was the transition that he needed to finally welcome us into his class. We were competitive playing volleyball with him, and we were incredibly driven while lifting, not only with each other, but with some of the guys in our class. Another memory was traveling to a school, I'll leave it nameless, that just couldn't bear to find a locker room for us to get dressed in before and after the game. I was mad. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. My brothers never had to use a science classroom to get dressed. They were given the opportunity to have a shower. This just isn't right. And I was right. Turns out I had the right to be mad. Title IX changed that mindset. Didn't happen overnight. It took advocates like the honorees here that are here today to mold and adjust the practices in sports management for women. And it'll take more people like you to continue the future to fight for women's rights and equality in athletics. My participation as a young adult continued after high school, mostly as a parent. The life lessons I experienced as a kid, I used to shape my parenting style. I had the same rule my parents did: if you start it, you'll finish it. And I think it was way more difficult as a parent than as a kid. As a family, we faced what it was like sitting on the bench. It's no fun. We had countless discussions about be the best teammate you can be, either if you're on the court or you're not. Cheer on your teammates. We experienced be ready, next one up mentality. Be prepared all the time. Your time will come, and it always did. Develop a positive work ethic. Do the right thing all the time, even when no one is watching. After a very successful high school career, we agonized with my son through 3 long years in college for his opportunity to be a starter on the wrestling team. His time came, and he became an All-American D2 wrestler. He didn't wait. He worked hard on the mat. He worked hard in the weight room, and he worked hard in the classroom. We also talked about being a leader on and off the court. Let your actions speak, not your words. Grades count, and if you don't think they count, ask my kids. I was a tough parent. My parents were tough. My coaches were tough. And here I am, a successful adult, being a leader, a competitor, a friend, a spouse, a parent, a grandma, a mentor to a lot of young adults because of my athletic influences as a child. I just want to close with a couple of quotes. Just because 93% of high school athletes don't play sports in college doesn't mean there's not an incredible value in participation. The lessons learned through competition, working as a team, time management, fitness, and the ups and downs of success and failure pays dividends for life. I am an example of that quote. And the last one you've already heard: if you think you can or you think you can't, you're probably right. Ladies, go out there, find your passion, be the best at what you choose to do. Thank you.
Miss Jan, can you come join me, please? I have to say, just equally the face of Douglas County, Jan Shawcroft. Jan started working in the front office at Douglas County High School, first in the attendance office, then reception, and then to athletics, where she has been and still currently does her job. She's been there for 33 years. She's seen many changes and says it's still a great job. Jan has always been a sports fan, enjoys watching kids play, and even ran a Little League football team for 15 years. Her philosophy is to listen, care, and help. Jan's coworkers say, Jan has adapted to so many changes over the years. It's crazy. She has been amazing in that respect. And she has more energy than a 30-year-old. I don't know anyone who could replace her and do as many things as she does. Over the years, Jan has literally been to thousands of games, and that's not an exaggeration, thousands of games, matches and meets, and never counts that as work. Often she goes from one event to another on the same day. Many students, girls and boys, go into her office as a refuge or as a place to go during their off hours. Just go visit Douglas County High School and go to her office. You'll see plenty of kids hanging out with Miss Jan. Kids love her, and she works tirelessly on their behalf. Just go to any Douglas County event. You'll see her on the sideline. It doesn't matter the event. She goes everywhere. She's been a founding member of the Girls Women's Sports Committee. Just does a phenomenal job, and whoever said that is right. You will be very difficult to place. So Jan is Douglas County High School Athletics. Thank you, Jan.
Ponderosa, can you please join us on stage? And Sagewood, you're on deck, so please line up on this side of the stage. After that, it'll be Rock Canyon and Rocky Heights, so make sure you guys are also lined up right behind them as well.
Come on up, Ponderosa High School. Ponderosa High School is proud to honor 5 excellent athletes. Taylor Bostelman has earned a 3.96 GPA while participating in the cheer program. She is a 3-year varsity letterwoman, first team academic All-State, and her team achieved 2019 state runner-up. She is in National Honor Society and has been awarded an academic letter for 4 years. Her plan after high school is to study nursing. Her coach says, Taylor has a servant's heart and not only shines as an athlete, but does an exceptional job leading her team with compassion. Taylor has been an absolute gift to the Ponderosa cheer program, and we are excited to see what she does next. Gabby Hufford. Gabby has earned a 3.95 GPA while participating in volleyball and track. She is a 3-year varsity letterwoman in volleyball, 1-year varsity letterwoman in track, and received the Mustang Award for her Ponderosa volleyball team. She is in National Honor Society and would like to study nursing in her future. Her track coach says, Gabby has been an athlete who has been consistently diligent at practice and is willing to help others master a skill while supporting our team's goals. Her volleyball coach added, Gabby brings together leadership and teamwork seamlessly. She is constantly pushing herself to be better and exhibits such competitive spirit while always being a supportive teammate. Volleyball is a mental game, and she never lets anything get to her and is always ready for the next point. Josie Nealand. Josie has earned a 4.27 GPA while being a 2-sport athlete in swimming and tennis. She earned a varsity letter all 4 years of tennis and was a senior captain. Josie is a 3-year academic letter recipient, volunteers at Skyridge Medical Center, and is a member of National Honor Society. Her coach says, Josie is a natural-born leader. She was one of the most caring, passionate, strong, and resilient athletes I've ever had the pleasure of coaching in the last 12 years. Josie is someone who will overcome any obstacle in her way. Madison Misasato, say that. Miyasato, excuse me, Madison Miyasato, I'm so sorry, has earned a 3.86 GPA while participating in girls basketball. She lettered 3 years, was JV captain her freshman year, varsity captain her senior year, and received all league honors. She is involved in DECA, Link Crew, National Honor Society, Student Council, FBLA, and manages baseball. She plans to attend Colorado State University and major in kinesiology while minoring in art, nutrition, or business. Her basketball coach says, Madison is a coach's dream. She exemplifies what it means to be a team player and is a leader on and off the court. Madison was not only a 3-year varsity player, but also a 3-year starter. Rachel Wassenaar. Rachel has earned a 3.82 GPA while participating in softball and track. She was a 4-year letterwoman in softball, captain her senior year, and recipient of the Mustang Award. Rachel is a student council officer this year. She is also in National Honor Society and is a member of Student Advisory Group. She plans to attend the University of Colorado in the fall and major in sports medicine with the hope of becoming a physical therapist. Her softball coach says, Rachel faced the difficulty of the sport and persevered by continuing to work hard on her skills and improve as a player. The end result was that she had a great senior year and received all conference recognition in softball. Rachel is very smart, honest, good-natured, and a great leader who will go far in life. Let's give it up for Ponderosa High School. We are now recognizing the outstanding middle school athletes from Sagewood Middle School. Elizabeth Hydul. Elizabeth is a wonderful student athlete. She participates in basketball and track and is a tough competitor. She is also a dedicated student with a current GPA of 3.58 this semester. She is respectful, works hard, and strives for excellence, and has a high level of integrity. Bryn Lee Howard is an outstanding all-around human, student, and athlete. Along with participating and excelling in athletics and academics, Bryn Lee is an empathetic and caring young person who works as a student aide with our SSN students. Jenna Scheider. Jenna is an exceptional student athlete and participates in cross country and track at our school. She is dedicated, driven, and determined to put forth her best effort in all she does. Her 4.0 GPA throughout this whole school year is proof of her persistence towards excellence. Addison Tucker. Addison is one of the most driven student athletes. Not only does she participate in cross country and track at our school, but she is also on the competitive swim team outside of school. Between all her time in athletics, she has still managed to maintain a 4.0 GPA. Congratulations, Sagewood Middle School athletes. All right, Thunder Ridge and Ranch View, you are on deck.
Rock Canyon High School is happy to honor 5 exceptional athletes. Savannah Avery. Savannah has earned 3 varsity letters in softball and 4 in lacrosse and has been senior captain on both teams. She has earned a 3.9 GPA and has been named to the academic all-state teams in both sports. She is heavily involved in student council, serving 1 year as vice president and 2 years as president. Her softball coach says Savannah embodies everything that is special about high school student athletes: personal commitment, dedication to high ideals, sacrifice, and positive engagement. I thoroughly enjoyed coaching Savannah because of her work ethic and improvement, friendship, and collaboration. I know that Savannah will impact and change lives for the better throughout her life. Savannah will be attending either Mizzou or Miami of Ohio in the fall, where she will study journalism. Macy Fallon. Macy has been a 4-year member of the varsity pom teams that won back-to-back state championships the last 2 seasons. She has been a 2-year captain and has been recognized as a 3-time All-Colorado and 3-time UDA All-American. Her coach says, Macy is one of the most exceptional athletes and young women we've had come through our program. She is a natural leader, and her impact goes far beyond the trophies we've accrued during her 4 seasons on the team. Macy has earned a 4.1 GPA while challenging herself with AP courses. In the fall, Macy will be attending the University of Oklahoma, where she hopes to continue her dance career and study business. Mandy Fleetwood. Mandy has competed in swimming and track. She was swim team captain, swim and track state qualifier, and Continental League swim team top 6 finisher. She has earned a 4.44 GPA, oh my goodness, while also being part of the RCTV program and volunteering many hours to swim across America and other organizations. Her swim coach says, not only is Mandy one of the most talented elite swimmers, she is also an outstanding student, role model, and leader. She is one of the most supportive and graceful teammates and swimmers I have ever had the pleasure of coaching, and is a fierce competitor. As a team captain, she motivates, inspires, and supports our entire team to be their very best. Mandy received her nomination from U.S. Senator John Hickenlooper to attend and swim for the U.S. Air Force Academy, where she will major in astronomical engineering with the hopes of becoming a F-22 fighter pilot. Wow. Okay, that's really cool. Dylan Greer. Dylan has been a varsity cheer athlete for 4 years and served as a captain this season. She earned CHSAA All-Colorado Cheer 2 times and is also a UCA All-American. She is a 4-time state finalist and 2-time national finalist. Dylan has a 4.2 GPA and earned 2-time first-team academic All-State. Her coach says, Dylan has been an amazing asset to our program for the last 4 years and an incredible representation of what it means to be a Rock Canyon cheerleader. She is hardworking and passionate about the sport she loves and the way that she lives each day. We couldn't be more proud of Dylan for being recognized. Dylan would like to study finance real estate next year, and she will be attending the University of Washington. Kate Sheehan. Kate competed in basketball and soccer the last 4 years. In basketball, she was the team captain for 2 years and earned 2 varsity letters. She earned first team all-conference, first team MVP, and has the school record for steals in a game. In soccer, Kate has 4 letters and a team captain and has been first and second team all-conference Continental League Player of the Year and first team all-state. Her soccer coach says, Kate showed up in big games even as a freshman. She scored the winning goal against a number 1 ranked Broomfield team, knocking them out of the playoffs. Her junior year, she returned to play with a vengeance, leading the league in scoring. She has returned her senior year as focused and determined as ever. Her maturity and desire to be the best she can be will help lead our team as we make another playoff run. She is one of the most clutch players I've ever coached, and I will miss her attitude and personality dearly. Kate has a 4.3 GPA and will attend the University of Hawaii, where she will major in business and play soccer.
Congratulations to the ladies of Rock Canyon High School. Today, we are also honoring 7 fine athletes from Rocky Heights Middle School. Logan Carey. Logan is a hardworking, dedicated student and athlete. She's an amazing volleyball player who leads her team both on and off the court. In addition, Logan is a very good student. She takes school very seriously and does an amazing job balancing both her school and sports. Claire Giberson. Claire is part of the cross country and track teams. Claire is a great student and also the vice president of our National Honor Society. Claire is a leader and demonstrates great work ethic. She's always encouraging her teammates. Emma Guida. Emma is an excellent student who takes pride in her work as well as being a leader on the basketball court. She is a pleasure to coach and helps her teammates. She is very kind and respectful. Reagan Martin. Reagan competed in basketball. Reagan was also a student aide in the SSN program. While helping in the SSN program, she demonstrates kindness, patience, and a helpful attitude with students with disabilities. Kylie McCorkle. Kylie was a member of the basketball team. Kylie sets a great example for others on and off the court. She takes responsibility for her own learning and treats others kindly. Kylie is also part of the National Junior Honor Society. Anna Spielman. Anna competed in volleyball, basketball, and track. She is a positive influence for the younger girls on the track team by encouraging everyone to do their best. She is an excellent student who is part of the National Honor Society. Mallory Spielman. Mallory's athletic gifts are in basketball, track, and volleyball. In the classroom, she is strong and respectful advocate for her needs and is a positive addition to any group. Mallory is also part of the National Junior Honor Society. Give it up for the girls from Rocky Heights Middle School.
Thunder Ridge has chosen 5 talented athletes to honor today. Victoria Bartusiak participated in girls swim and is a 4-year letter winner, 4-year state qualifier, 2-year team captain, MVP for the swim and dive team. First team All-Continental League, most dedicated swimmer, sectionals qualifier, and futures qualifier. Academically, she is an AP student, honor roll, all-state academic, student government speaker of the House, the voice of Thunder Ridge announcements, unified peer, desire to lead member, scholastic art, and link crew leader. She will swim at Colorado Mesa University next year and study nursing. Victoria says the best part of high school athletics is that because of our coach, I became more resilient, pushed my limits, and believed in myself. My coach saw something in me that I did not know was there. Elena DeVille is a 4-year tennis player, academic all-state, 2-year team captain, most improved player award, team spirit representative, DECA state finalist, NHS president, and president of the hiking club. She is involved in Peace Jam, Spanish National Honor Society, is an AP Scholar with Honors, academic letter winner, junior escort, and is on the Student Leadership Board of Lone Tree. She has over 300 volunteer hours, received Chief of Police commendation, and maintains a 4.1 GPA. She intends to double major in public policy and international business at Indiana University or Virginia Tech. The best part of high school was the connections with people and growing into the person I strive to be, an assertive, passionate, and empathetic leader. Regan Keeter participated in basketball 4 years and track and field. She is a 4-year letter winner in basketball and 1-year letter in track and field. She earned first team All-Academic, first team All-League, academic letter winner, team captain, member of Desire to Lead, NHS member, hiking club, peer counseling intern, link crew, and is an IB AP student with a 4.0 GPA. Regan will play basketball at Wheaton College in Massachusetts, studying STEM. The best part of high school sports is they helped bring me out of my shell and grow as a leader. They gave me the ability to be part of a group that created leadership opportunities and to use my voice to be more courageous. Sydney Maddenkoff is a 4-year letter winner for volleyball, a captain, all-league first team, all-academic first team, member of NHS, over 100 hours of community service, manages the boys volleyball team, earned 2 academic letters, received CNA license, is a Desire to Lead program leader, and has a 4.0 GPA. She will be attending the University of Kansas to pursue a nursing degree and hopes to become a neonatal nurse. The best part of high school sports is they shaped me into the person I am today. They taught me what it means to be a leader and a teammate on and off the court and understand the relentless perseverance required for hardships throughout my career. Most of all, the best part is the friends and coaches that supported me. Caitlin Oberly is a 3-year letter winner in softball, first team all-conference, all-state honorable mention, and MVP. She's a member of the NHS officer, science student of the year, academic all-state, 2-time academic letter winner, link crew, AP/IB student, and maintains a 4.0 GPA. She will attend Baylor University and go to medical school to become a surgeon. The best part of high school sports is being a better leader on and off the field. She's created relationships, sisterhood, and a family that I could never duplicate. Congratulations to Thunder Ridge student athletes. We are now honoring the great athletes from Ranch View Middle School. M.K. Hurley. M.K. loves representing Ranch View and has been a huge contributor to basketball, cross country, volleyball, and track. She loves being of service to those around her and always thinks of others first. She leads by example and relishes the opportunity to grow and improve her skills and attributes. Ada Lawson. Ada set a goal early in the season to make a district cross-country meet, and she met that goal through hard work and dedication. She is a team player, always lifting up and encouraging others. Ada is also active in drama and participates in the school plays and musicals. Reagan Lawden, in Coach's words, is Ranch View. She has been a great participant and leader in basketball. She is very selfless and gives of herself to her teammates always. Reagan participates in student council and is also the team manager for the boys basketball program. Amy Oakes consistently works extremely hard as a player and as a student. She is always positive and supportive of her teammates. Amy has shown great improvement in all of her skills, and her leadership skills have flourished the most. She is greatly respected by her teammates and classmates. Her enthusiasm and work ethic are contagious. She motivates others to be the best versions of themselves. Jaya Patel. Jaya loves competing for Ranch View with her friends. She was a risk taker this year and played basketball. She leads by example and has a great work ethic. Congratulations, Ranch View Middle School.
All right, before I talk about this last person that we're honoring, she was probably one of the first people that I met when I got here about 3 years ago. I started as a preps reporter, so I started covering all of your kids, well, most of your kids, the high school kids. And she welcomed me here with open arms. A really, really a welcoming person, but a firecracker. And so I knew that I had someone who was going to keep me on my toes for sure. But more than anything, it was really cool to see somebody in one of the most important roles in the state be represented by not only a woman, but a woman of color. And I thought that was something so profound. So it was really meaningful to me to see that. So I'm going to be talking about Rhonda Blanford Green, of course. Rhonda was a 1981 graduate of Aurora Central High School, where she started in track and was also competed in spirit and volleyball. She went on to become an All-American in track at the University of Nebraska. After college, she twice qualified for the U.S. Olympic trials. Prior to being named CHASA's 9th commissioner in 2018, she was an assistant executive director at the Louisiana High School Athletic Association, the executive director at the Nebraska School Activities Association, and a CHASA assistant commissioner, associate commissioner. Blanford Green is a member of the CHASA Hall of Fame as a participant, the Sportswomen of Colorado Hall of Fame, the Nebraska Black Sports Hall of Fame, and the Colorado Sports Hall of Fame. Blanford Green is a CHASA's first female and first African-American commissioner. Rhonda will be retiring from CHASA at the end of the school year, and I can say she will be surely, surely missed.
Okay, is it on? First of all, I know I'm going to be your favorite because this is my speech list, all right? All right. Usually I just speak off the cuff. I've learned a long time ago that I'll stay up all night if I try to practice some kind of speech or whatever, but I want to start off first of all by thanking the foundation and also congratulations to you on your new job. I love the word you said, girls kick butt, so kick butt and get this district through all of those things, and I know you'll lead this district to victory, so congratulations to you. I think one of the things that the pandemic has shown us is that we often take things for granted. When sports were shut down, when many of you emailed me, protested me, all of those kinds of things, I think we've realized how important athletics and activities are to our kids, to their socialization, to their mental health. And as I'm segueing into this, we're all sitting here going, oh, it's past 1:30. I can tell you there isn't another district in the state of Colorado that takes the time, takes the commitment to recognize your daughters. I've already been to 2 already. None of them have been elevated to this class. So I just want us to take a moment to thank Derek Cheney. And if we're here till 2:15 to recognize your daughters, that's what we'll do. So thank you, Derek. And the last thing I said, because I said, right? Last thing I said, and all bets are off. I'm retiring June 30th, so. I don't filter, I didn't filter very well before, and it's even worse now, so just so you know. I really need to say, and gosh, your speech was amazing on using examples, because our kids, and even I went to the University of Nebraska. As you know, that's football country, and so they made sure all of their girls were taken care of. My uniform was washed. I had equal meal money with the football players, so I didn't experience what you guys advocated for women athletes like myself. I don't sit in this chair. Everybody thinks that Title IX is really, it's become more about athletics, but it was really equal access to education. And I know in my family, I'm a military brat, I don't know that my parents could have afforded 4 of us athletes to go on to gain a scholarship, to gain a degree. And so for me, Title IX means I had equal access to education, which allowed me to then further and have those doors open for me because I had a piece of paper, not just because I ran track. Obviously, that paid the bills, but I had equal access to education that allowed me to be the first African-American woman in 100-year history to run a state association. So that's what Title IX did for me. So I just wanted to say thank you for bringing up the athletic analogies. Yeah, clap. Because you're not going to see another one in a long time, I'm just telling you. I've seen the pool. I've seen the pool, so this is probably the one you won't see for a long time. In ending, because I said I would be very short and sweet, I just want to say to the young women, thank you. You are our future. When I talk about education, I say that because the doors do open. And for us to break the glass ceilings, the pieces of paper matter. You can talk about how many Hall of Fames I'm in. You can talk about the things that I've done athletically. But when it comes time to everyday life, when the 4 years are over, when you're not hurdling anymore, what do you bring to the table? And it truly is about the characteristics and the skill sets that you've learned from participating in athletics and activities. And I'll leave you with this. I just spoke recently at a Fortune 500 company, and the CEO said to me, Rhonda, when we look at candidates for our top female positions, for our top positions in our company, we go straight and look at the resumes of the women that apply for those jobs that have participated in something, either at the high school or the collegiate level. So no, like someone said, you don't have to be an 18-time All-American. You don't have to be a state champion, because you will get the skill sets that you need to not only run a major C-suite company, a Fortune 500 company, or even be the commissioner of CHSAA. So just thank you. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your day, and kudos to all the inductees and winners, both students and adults. And it's been my pleasure to serve you as the commissioner of CHSAA.
Yeah, I'm going to get you guys out of here real quick, but just to wrap it all up, the way I started my speech, the way you heard all the other speeches, what Rhonda just said, I mean, we've all kind of touched on it. You guys are amazing athletes, but you're amazing people, and we all kind of just said it, that you don't have to be a state champion. You don't have to be a record holder. You're all participants now. You're all getting those skills. It's what are you going to do now? Where are you going to take these skills? Who are you going to be after this? And that's the part that I'm excited to see. I can't wait to see who you guys all become, because those are the stories that I can't wait to tell. Thank you guys so much. I'm Ariel Orsuto. It's been a pleasure to just be here and experience all of this and just learn so much all about you, because that's just what makes me happy, is learning all about you. Your stories are amazing. And that's it. Just thank you guys so much. Congratulations to everybody. Round of applause to all of the student athletes. Round of applause to all of the adults that have been impacted by Title IX. We have all been impacted by Title IX. Thank you all so much. Enjoy the rest of your day.